Welcome to episode 207 of the Still Drippin' Happy Hour. This is your host, Mason. On the move tonight, we got Hayes. Holla.
I was muted. I'm here. We did it. Dude,
We
we're
did it.
shrekking and donkeying this for the man,
Oh,
how many
man.
times in a row?
I know. And I'm going to give an anti-shout out to future intern. If he ever comes on the podcast, he'll be named intern. But Dean Huffman, I've texted you for the past 3 Thursday nights, and he doesn't have classes on Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
living the
puffing
college life,
Magic
man.
Dragon.
Let's see.
I should not have said that.
No, yeah. Last week he was watching a movie with some people. Who watches movies these days?
Does he have a little shorty on the side?
I don't think so. We'd have to ask him if he would ever come on.
I'd like to know that.
This week he's at somebody's crib watching hockey. Hockey?
Oh, wow.
Golly. We see where we are on the totem pole. So I'll say 3 weeks ago, or maybe 4 weeks ago, he was at a church thing. So we'll give a pass on that. So one legitimate reason out of 3.
Well, if he was going to something church related, I guess we could say that he's probably not puffing the Magic Dragon. Or maybe
probably not.
Okay.
Anyways, episode 207. You like this super generic AI?
Yeah, this is like Klay Thompson versus Bruce Brown.
Yeah.
That's what this looks like.
You know what it was supposed to be? The first thing I said, and it got canceled because they said we can't do specific people, was Donovan Mitchell and Kyrie Irving. Because if you looked at sneaker news anytime in the past couple weeks, you saw that we saw new sneakers come out over All-Star Weekend for them. Both All-Stars. I think there was a few All-Stars or people that wanted to release second edition shoes and did not because they weren't named All-Stars, but just leave it there. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I'd say that was probably the most exciting part of All-Star Weekend was sneakers. Everything else pretty terrible.
It was terrible. And Matt McClung, you know what? Stephen Castle was dope. Low key.
Not bad. He gave us a second person that made Mac get 50s. And he did. I'm interested. I think I know where you would probably stand, but dunk contest strategy. First round, best dunk. Your first dunk, best dunk. Would you say that would be a good strategy? Or you think save it?
Either your first or second dunk better be dynamic.
Yeah.
In that dunk contest, it was essential because it was so bad. The first person comes out, and it's Bezekas, who we like, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is
He didn't even make a dunk.
Didn't even make a dunk. And then Andre Jackson, the second one, felt like he was even trying.
Right.
I have no idea what he was trying to do.
It was horrible.
And then Castle and then Mac, and that, I mean, it didn't matter after that. As soon as Mac made the first dunk, it was all formalities, after that.
Yeah, that's why
he has an uncanny ability. He's got the Zach LaVine and the Aaron Gordon. He makes every dunk on the first time. Every dunk.
He's practiced.
He is a professional dunker.
Yes.
And there's a difference between being a professional basketball player and a professional dunker. And I think that's what that says.
Yeah. I think you're right. Unfortunately, the two other guys, I mean, Castle did a great job. He made it a contest. He had good dunks. McClung, I truly think the strategy is come out with your best dunk first, because I don't remember specifically, was the second dunk that he had the 2 balls, or was that the third? Was that in the finals? I'd have to look back. But one of them,
the second one was he dunked over the dude and hung in the air and then 360'd at the last second.
No.
Was the second one. No,
wasn't the second one over Evan Mobley? He jumped over Evan Mobley, the 7-footer, on a little platform.
Yeah.
Essentially could have probably jumped over Wemby, which is crazy. That one probably isn't a 50 if he doesn't jump over the car first, in my opinion. That's why I think you jump over the car. Like Mac McClung jumped over the whole car, whereas Blake Griffin jumped over the hood of a car. That's crazy. And he didn't even have the ball. He had to still grab the ball and jump over this car.
Professional dunker.
I mean, that was...
He has dreamed of these dunks, right?
Okay. Yep. Okay, looking to next year. Odds. We'll do a little Dean duel or Dan duel or whatever you want to say for this, but odds that Ja Morant will truly enter the dunk contest. Give us a percentage.
0%.
0? Even after he tweeted?
Any of these big... this has gone on since the beginning of time.
I agree.
LeBron... I mean, you just check your list off, and none of them do it. It's what I don't understand. Maybe they want the break. Maybe they want the... I guess that's what it is like they don't want the... I feel like most people feel like they have more to lose with their brand than gain. Because the dunk contest isn't what it used to be, right?
Yeah, but that's because nobody goes in it.
Well, I agree, but something
like the 4 people or the 3 people that have tweeted, Ja, Levine tweeted about it coming back, and Giannis
and Aaron Gordon.
Did Aaron Gordon also? Mm-hmm. I saw him mentioned, but yeah, if you bring those 4 back, the dunk contest is back, and your dunk Hall of Fame.
Listen,
if you bring hold on, if those 4 people come back, who is the dunk contest? Mac McClung has to be on the dunk contest Mount Rushmore because he brought back the dunk. He saved the dunk contest. He might be. He won 3 in a row. Nobody ever has done that. But you got Michael, you got Vince, you got Mac McClung, Nate Robinson won it 3 times. Would he be on it? I don't know. I don't know. Dominique would be up there. McClung still feels like he's in like that Spud Webb, Nate Robinson tier. Like he's not going to be with Michael, Dominique, and
the fact is he is. Here's the thing that to what we were already talking about. This is way too much basketball already, but Ja Morant's not going to sit and practice. I mean, what's he going to do? An East Bay? Like, was he going to go between his legs? I mean, that's probably the best. And not that that's bad because he'll put his little flair on it. Like, he's not going to have time nor desire to come up with the stuff that Mac McClung has come up with. He's just not. They just don't care. And so the dunk contest would end up being kind of boring. Cool because of who's in it. Less exciting based on the actual dunks, I suspect, because they're just not. That's just not. They're not professional dunkers or basketball players.
Yeah, but we want to see. You can watch professional dunkers. Like there's a tour of professional dunkers,
but it's not the same audience or stage.
To see people in the NBA dunking.
I don't disagree with you.
And Ja would be one of those top people we would like to see what he can do.
I think it's possible. It wasn't the most intriguing of those. There's the power in the. I hate that. I wish he'd so much go. I hate him so much, but
he won't. Zion will never do the dunk contest. But the injury rate of him, the possibility of him getting injured. I mean,
but the sheer strength and power and ability he has is just insane related to dunks. It's just stupid.
I would say Zion, yeah, it would be cool, but I don't think he'd be in my top 4 dunkers if I had a dream. I still want to see LeBron at 41 in the dunk contest. What do you have to lose?
It's way too late.
No, Anthony Edwards, though.
Yeah.
He's a powerful dunker. I mean, it wasn't too long ago that we had Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon giving us one of the greatest dunk contests of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't that long ago. So there's still people who can do it.
Derek Jones Jr. is a freak as well.
Yeah.
especially
in
on the
it.
dunk contest stage.
He won it 1 or 2 years? Twice?
Right?
Okay.
Wasn't it twice?
I don't remember. I know he won it once.
I don't remember now.
He's
They all run
getting a
together.
little old, I guess.
With
too.
Hamidou Jallo, right? It all runs together, all those.
Yeah, forgot about him. Easy to forget about.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can jump inside the box now and talk about sneakers of All-Star Weekend.
What's inside the box?
That's my shoe in the box.
All right, let's switch over. Trying a new way. Hayes likes going to the Instagrams, so
I think this works super well, man. It's like
it's easier to do.
It's way easier.
Yeah. The first look of the Kyrie 2. Hayes, please describe this shoe for our listeners.
Okay. So first of all, it looks like a skateboard shoe with a classic Kyrie like sawtooth sole. This is classic Kyrie on his shoes. A lot of Indian type vibes with this. I actually don't hate the color. It almost looks like a thunderstorm, like what you'd imagine, like the deep purple of a thunderstorm. And then we've got this, I'll call it eggshell white sole. Then the saw teeth that's got some Indian type vibes on it. And then you get up to the top that looks like this. Do you remember the model of the Kyries that was the SpongeBob that had the little? That's what this looks major like, except with fur. So then he throws some fur on here on the tongue and ruins the whole shoe.
Question for thought. One, I don't think this is what we're going to see in his normal game shoes. I feel like this is an All-Star game thing.
Yeah. These will never see the light of day. This will not be a public, I suspect.
Yeah, just the fur part. Number 2, is the fur the shoelaces? Because it kind of looks like
underneath.
You think it's
hey,
underneath?
listen, you guys, and I'm not trying to be funny. Like, this is not one of the ones that because sometimes I say these things and it's a character, right? Sometimes that's true. This genuinely looks like you cut. I'll say about 20 nut sacks off of various raccoons. You sold them together and almost like a triangle, and then you threw it on the tongue of a shoe. This is the most scrotum animal fur looking fur I've seen especially on a shoe. It's very scrotum.
It is. Yeah. I will agree with you there. I really think it might be shoelace-esque. I don't know.
I think that's just over the top. I don't think
maybe
that's shoelaces.
I think it's probably a combination of wolf and raccoon.
It has major skate vibes. Like, this looks like a broken ankle waiting to happen. They're so low cut. It looks.
I don't know if anybody's done. Actually, I do know people have done research. I don't know the research, but do we really think that high tops help your ankles not break or turn?
I don't know if there's any data supporting that, because
I'm not sure that's a thing. Right.
But
the only time I've ever broken my ankle, I was in high tops. That's kind of like the data of the only time I've gotten the flu is with the flu shot. So it's not very data based. But
it's more like my logic tells me if you've got more support around your ankle, you're less likely to roll your ankle. And if it's this low cut that almost looks like a skateboard shoe, it feels like you got a higher likelihood. But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. I would think
we've seen worse shoes. Like, let's just go ahead and call that out. We've seen worse. This was I would say this is a 6, and then he throws the nut sacks on it and it makes it a 4.
I'm okay saying a 6 down to a 4.5. Yeah. So same ballpark. I do think without the fur and without the crazy colors, like if we had a color scheme on this,
this feels like a major hodgepodge, right? What were they going for?
I mean,
the green,
right?
It's
green, tribal. like
Like,
North
why-
American.
Yeah.
Chief Gila is definitely the colorway of this one. Last year in the All-Star game, he had the moccasin, like
Yeah.
moccasin
Which were
style.
dope.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what the normal shoe looks like. I don't know if in this thread we get any. I think it was just pictures of Kai. So, yeah. Anyways, second shoe that we saw a first of was the Donovan Mitchell, which looks nearly identical to the last one we saw for the Donovan Mitchell.
If you set all 7, which is crazy that Donovan Mitchell's had 7 shoes, but if you set all of them across, I don't think anybody could pick out which one is number 1 versus number 7 because they are all.
Yeah,
I
probably.
don't even
You're
know.
probably right.
Now this one's got a shroud, right? We got a zipper. Okay, so
Yep.
this is the thing. Okay, so now we're seeing a trend, right?
Yeah.
We're going back to the shroud type, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, we saw it. We saw the shroud last week on the Shea Gilgeous-Alexanders, which were another highlight of All-Star Weekend. But yeah,
This definitely
the carbon
looks
plate,
like the shape of the Anthony Edwards. No, the Harden.
The
this
Harden,
looks dead up like the shape of the Harden,
absolutely.
just with different makeup, if you will.
Yeah, even the back, the
Yeah.
booty on it, definitely Harden-esque. Yeah, I agree. All of Adidas's lines right now kind of look like just a different edition of the same shoe. You got the Hardens, you got these, you've got what's the
Trae
other?
Young.
Well, he got dropped by Adidas. Yeah. Harden, Anthony Edwards, Donovan Mitchell. Who did we just say? We just said somebody else who has an Adidas shoe. Oh, Dame has an Adidas shoe. It might be a little different. Well, not really. I mean, the Fear of God stuff is kind of similar. Yeah, mainly the Harden stuff is what this looks like. But
and you can tell, at least my opinion, this is the same designer. This is a Yeezy. This is a post Yeezy designer. You can tell even with the heel. It's extremely Yeezy like, except with the carbon plate thing.
Mm-hmm.
But man, what kind of market share does Donovan Mitchell have? Even in Cleveland, does he sell? Who's buying these shoes besides his AAU teams? And I don't know, or any. I can't even think of a huge Adidas school. Who's a huge Adidas school now?
Kansas.
I mean, are they getting Donovan
Louisville.
Mitchell's?
Yeah, I think they did get it.
They?
No, they got an AE. I know they got an Edwards PE.
It's still, man, as hard as they try. You know, you're not like you remember when you used to go to a school because it was a Nike school, right?
Right.
And I feel like that's still a thing. You don't go to. I would, if it's between a Nike school and an Adidas shoe, I'm probably going to go to a Nike school just because of the Nikes.
Yeah.
Not the Adidas, because it's whatever, you know?
Yeah. Another thing with this one, why this colorway? Like, who is buying this?
Mason, we are just old, man. That's all I can say.
We are old.
We're old dudes. We want it to match your uniform. Now it's the All-Star game. So this is the All-Star game colorway. Okay, take some liberties. But we know he'll wear this tonight if they're playing because they don't care, where there's no scheme involved.
That's fine. I'm fine with him wearing it tonight. But if you're going to try to create buzz around a shoe, this is not the colorway you're doing that with.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. The possibilities of this are endless. You could do his high school colorway, whatever you wanted to, but like just a neon and pink and purple colorway, like
and
the
why?
sunset colorway.
Like, why are we doing this? Like,
exactly.
Is this a pride shoe? Could be.
I mean, it could be. I saw something in here. Well, one Muddy Mud said didn't know he had other the other 6 shoes.
Yeah.
Fair.
That's what we said.
And then somebody else said if SGA and Harden shoes had babies. That's exactly what we just said. So I think we nailed it. Yeah, these just not a very good shoe. Why?
I feel like we say this all the time now. I feel like it's the common thread is just not a good shoe. Right? Over and over and over. I'm sure you guys get sick of hearing that, but it's also totally true.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you'll change tunes on this, but we've got a new shoe from Nike, the GT Future, and we're getting strong blast from the past vibes here. 90s, early 2000s shoes. I've heard Somming. I've heard people som it to 2001. It was some kind of foam flex.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about. They did a Yeezy colorway. I remember
and
that
then
one.
Yeah, that was like a 2001 foam something. Yeah, it's a Hyperflight mixed with a Foamposite. I mean, the Hyperflight looks almost the exact same. Yeah. So, anyways, Hayes, thoughts on this? Thoughts on the retro feel to it? Nike doing something new finally. I mean, all the thoughts.
Everything you just said. They also, I saw that AJ Batista, the #1 recruit in the country, who's going to BYU, actually rolled them out in game that weekend. So he's wearing the sample, and the guy's actually playing in this game that he's at. There is a black model I saw. Cool, because I like the idea and correct. I mean, at least we're trying something new. I mean, this shoe's not going to be for me because foams are big and clunky, and maybe the technology is different on that shoe now because
it looks like it.
It could be. So I'm not a hater. It also very much looks like I feel like we talked about this before. There was that Flight model that was all patent leather. Shoot, is it a Flightposite? Is that what it's called? No,
the Flightposite. No, I'm thinking of Hyperposite. Hyperposite.
I think that's what I'm thinking of.
Is the Amari Stoudemire Rondo shoes?
That's not what I'm thinking of.
It wasn't that one.
It's a different one.
Anyway,
it's fine. It's a Jason Williams. Jay Will wore them.
Let me see.
But they're all patent leather.
Like these Flightposites?
Nope.
That is very similar to what those look like.
So it's not a Flightposite. Scroll down a little bit here. Nope. Keep going.
Hold on. Jay Will wore them?
Nike.
Like those? Yeah.
Can't tell on that picture.
Let's see what it is. This is definitely what you're talking about, though. If I can, not those. Get those out of the way. They're on this. If I find them,
he was in a commercial for the shoe. It's a really
famous commercial. Look at these though. Air Force Authority. Tell me that's not the LeBron shoe.
Hyperposite, is that what it was called?
Hold on, it's on this thread. I'll get it. Those are the Flightposites.
No, not them.
What is this? Air Big Flyer?
No.
These.
Yes.
What is that called? Oh, they don't have the name of that one.
That's it. Hyperflight. Is that what it said?
It might be. This might be the Hyperflight. Hyperflight.
Cat.
Yep, Hyperflight.
Cat.
Okay, yeah, exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, look at these guys right here. Look at the cut on this one. See, down.
This
Right,
one.
that.
So
I mean,
this
that's
is one that's-
identical.
This is more recent because this is the Zoom Hyperflight with the full length air on the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is like a Hyperflight. Look at that cut.
It turns
right
out
there.
it's not that original as we thought, but nonetheless, hey, it's
No, I mean,
new shoe, going for
it's a
something
good.
different. Basically, it's going to be a retro because it's that shoe. I mean, pretty much minus the H on it, right?
The cut, yeah, is the same, but I think it's different enough. I'll give Nike credit. I mean, that's what we wanted. We wanted something that's new, but looks like it's from the 90s. I mean, that's what a lot of sneakerheads are fond of.
And Wale is a huge flight posit guy, foam posit guy, which for him to be able to break these out is pretty cool.
Wale has an interesting place in sneakers. I mean, he was rocking the Anthony Edwards. He's not supremely loyal to one brand. And so it feels like it gives credence to when he's wearing something that it's like he thinks they're dope. And it's not just because he's a Nike guy and they're just pushing them down his throat and saying, you need to wear these. So, yeah. What's Fade Game official? Wale been him when it comes to sneaker culture. I mean, he is a lot of what sneaker culture is. So, yeah, I think Nike, like you said, I don't know if these will be for me. Don't know the price point or anything, but it feels like these were a win for All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
This feels like it's in the GT line. Unfortunately, we won't see if he would wear them, but it feels like this is a Wemby shoe. The alien look, stuff like that. Feels like a Wemby shoe. Wemby's been on the GT line. That was the PE that came out last year was a GT. This being the GT Future is a cool name because it looks futuristic, but it also looks very 90s.
By the way, what crazy news about Wemby today?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that coming at all.
In his shoulder or something?
No. Did you even I didn't even know he was even remotely hurt. Right?
Yeah, I think Shams tweeted it out yesterday or something.
So weird.
Yeah, this is just crazy. All right. Do we want to go through best kicks from the celebrity game?
I don't have a preference. Let's do it. We got 30 minutes.
All right, let's go through. Let's see who's got. We've got Kai Cenat with the Grinch Kobe's. Terrell Owens with the LeBron 11, 12, 13, somewhere in there. What a throwback. Drewski with the book ones. Baron Davis. I almost said James Harden when he came out. He's a little thick. Baron Davis with the reverse Grinch. Who is this? Some actor with the Fear of God ones. I think that's an actor. I don't know.
No clue who that is.
No idea who this is either. In the LaMelo Ball Ninja Turtles.
Who is that guy?
I don't know. He's got.
He has a lot of tattoos.
I was trying to see who these are. Noah Kahan music? I don't think that's Noah Kahan. We'll keep on going though. Oh wait, we can just click on this button. C. Brickley. Something Brickley. Let's see who this is.
That is.
Danny Ramirez. You know who that is?
No idea who that is.
Who is this?
No idea who this is.
Tucker something. I thought that said something else for a second.
No idea.
I bet my wife knows some of these people. This guy's an actor because he won MVP, I think. Rome Flynn. He's an actor. He wore
No idea.
the Kyries. Some Kyrie off-brand model. Anti-Kai. Speed. Or Kai Speed. Those are
I
actually
think these people were
look
provided
good performance,
sneakers,
right?
or or they brought them themselves.
I bet it's a mix. I bet the resourceful ones went to a sneaker brand and said, "Hey, I'm going to be in this All-Star game. What do you got?"
Hook me up, yeah, something crazy.
But I feel like this guy, if you won MVP, like you've had those, like you wear those to your basketball to play basketball, and those look like good performance shoes. I actually like those a lot. Kai Speed. I'm gonna look into those. This guy, it does not look like he play basketball, and I can't even. He's in the Lucas. So any of them, what's the best one? The Grinches.
None. Yeah, I mean, this is easy. Pick a Grinch.
Yeah,
and then say that one because the rest of them are booty cheeks.
Yeah, that was a short
Just to
segment
be
on
safe.
that. So this was rumored last year. Red Nike SB Jordan 4s. Eric Costin was spotted with these. We could get Coop on to tell us what Eric Costin means to skateboarding. But in the meantime, these are not releasing. Nike shut that down earlier this year. But I guess samples got to the top Nike skateboarders, and Eric Costin got his own pair of red SBs. So really dope. I like the red, I think, better than the blue. But I think the blue will sell better. I just think people like navy blue as an easier color to wear than white and red. You get plenty of white and red sneakers from Jordan, so I think the navy blue will be really cool. But I love the bright color on it.
Yeah, they're slick.
So yeah, canceled these. Let's see what else we got. Stephon Castle or the Tatums in the Rising Stars contest. He's a Jordan athlete, so that's not
Castle?
surprising. I think so. Yeah, I
missed
think he's
that.
with Jordan. Like, not a signature guy. He just wears Jordan sneakers. All right, before All-Star Weekend, because he was not participating in All-Star Weekend, Klay Thompson gave a new KTX colorway. I think the KTX, which is the Klay Thompson 10, was already out, maybe.
Has he had 10 sneakers?
10 sneakers. He was like the first Anta guy, right? He's
My
Anta.
Goodness.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Talk about line up these 10 shoes, and there's no way you and me could do it even.
Yeah, find them 1 through 10. Yeah, no way. Yeah, I remember a few of them, but yeah, you couldn't guess. And this first comment obviously doesn't watch basketball this year, and so many people said he was washed, and he is washed. Have you watched him?
Not washed.
I mean,
he's not prime, but he's not washed.
He can win you a couple quarters in the playoffs.
He is going to be. He's there for veteran championship leadership. That's why he's there. He's still serviceable as a shooter and a defensive guy. He can get you a 30 every once in a while. I'm a big Klay Thompson fan, though. I
like Klay, and I had a lot of hopes for him. And I think if he lived up to the Mavs' expectations, they probably don't trade Luka, to be honest. I'm not saying that's why, but I feel like if Klay was who the Mavericks thought they had when they brought him in, Mavericks are probably top 3 in the West. I just think he is what it is. He's the same player that was last year in Golden State, which is, from where his peak was, very disappointing.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. That's fair.
And so he didn't age like a 3-and-D superstar should have aged. Like, he should be better at the lowest part of his career than he is right now.
Okay.
And so I just think 3-and-D, you think of those guys playing forever. he just didn't age well in that
Mm.
role. I don't know what it is. Anyways, yeah, 2 new colorways coming out for that. They're both money themed. You see the bank vault.
Mhm.
I don't know. You think these are cool or these are lame?
Yeah, I've leaned more lame.
Yeah.
5.
The gold ones kind of have a cool like psalming on the midsole down at the bottom, like AI shoes, like the bubble in the back. The rest of the shoe
That gold
largely
one
weird.
looks like the LeBron, John Elliott, brown gold ones. Remember those?
Yeah. Yeah. Is John Elliott, is that the right name?
Yeah, I
Sounds
think
weird
so.
to me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see those vibes too. I actually I don't mind the gold ones. Still think the other ones look like a Sabrina Ionescu shoe.
Hmm.
Anyways, we saw a Jordan Brand drone show. Cool, I guess.
I don't know if I saw it.
Here's one. The Shoe Game tweets out the hardest Barkley returns in 2025. Are these the hardest Barkleys?
I'm a huge Barkley fan. I have probably 3 or 4 Barkley posters behind me. I only owned. It was the model after this one that I owned. They're so big and chunky
They
because
are huge.
Barkley big and chunky, and so
Yeah.
it makes sense. But not when I think of these, I think more like to play basketball in, and they're not a great shoe to play basketball in.
Yeah.
They're big and chunky, but a lot of nostalgia. I love Barkley, so I like this shoe. I'll say that.
This shoe reminds me. This looks like the front view of dinosaur toes.
Yeah,
This looks like
I've never
the
heard what that's about, but it does.
it. I just don't think. Just think it's. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They call them the Godzillas. We call these Godzillas, right? If not, which Barkley model do you call Godzillas? I would
Yeah,
say these look like Godzilla shoes.
yeah.
I just don't. I like the strap on these. That's not it. But I don't think this is the hardest Barkley. I don't.
No.
Not at all. Um, I like the look of them from right here. The air bubble is really nice. The sole is one of the coolest
Oh,
soles
super
in
dope.
sneakers. I mean, if you're not on YouTube, it says Sir Charles in graffiti font on the bottom of the shoe, and it lines up with the marks on the outside, the toes, if you would. Um, so those are the 2 coolest parts, and nobody's ever going to see those parts of the shoe. So, um, yeah, yeah. I mean, you got comments in here, heaviest of all time.
Yeah.
Like the '94 black and purple. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think the Air Max CB34s are calling our name, but I could actually see you rocking these to work every now and then.
I'm definitely
Yeah.
not a hater. Like I definitely like them. I don't know how much I would wear them.
All right. I'm gonna try to run through these last few because we realize not everybody's here for just sneaker news. There's a ton left on here.
Wait, go
We
back to the
saw,
Toby and Galway because you kind of like him anyway. But this is the thing.
yeah. Toby and Wigwe. Chukwu O2 is the name of this shoe, I think. It's a collab with Reebok, or it's his own sneaker with Reebok. Sorry, he signed a deal with Reebok. So he's a rapper from the Houston area. Former guest of the show, D Goods, said respect to the brother, but no. So not a fan of these. But anyways, let's get your thoughts.
I mean, fan of the guy, but no. This is love to know the inspiration. The color matches what he does a lot with this color in his videos.
The mint color.
Mm-hmm. Got some SGA vibes. Again, we're going with this shroud looking thing. Definitely more experimental looking.
Mm-hmm.
never in a million years would wear them. Not only just for the fact that they are ugly, but it's also Reebok.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like you said, I am a fan of this guy. I feel like because of a podcast I listen to, he's do you know who Eric Thomas, the motivational speaker, is?
Mm-mm.
So Riley showed me one of his videos when I was in high school. Now he's one of the top motivational speakers in the world. Like everybody in NFL, NBA knows him. He's boys with Chris Paul and like Cam Newton, those guys. But his manager is also the same manager as Toby. So I heard all of his music like a lot earlier than a lot of people did. So I guess I've kind of like seen him on the way up, which is kind of cool. I like the probably biggest thing I like about these is Reebok made a new shoe that doesn't scream, "These are lame CrossFit Reeboks." Like,
Yeah.
I would never wear them.
It's way different.
I don't think I think it's an interesting shoe. I can see a market for the shoe, but it does not enter into the market that I'm in. So,
Yeah.
I
It feels
think
like
that's
this is
ugly.
a concert shoe that you're wearing, like a performer wears, or it feels like that. It doesn't feel like you're gonna go to the mall in them. Like I think you're
Right.
right. It's like a specific person's gonna wear these.
Yes. Yeah, it feels like I don't know what this preseason thing down here is.
Well, he
It
played
feels
football,
like
right?
he did play football. Yeah.
Yep. So that's
Maybe
kind of on
that's
brand.
yeah. It feels also like this shoe would have been not a basketball shoe, but a football turf, AstroTurf shoe.
Mm-hmm.
Like Emmitt Smith. When it said preseason on it, I thought, yeah, Emmitt Smith might be this shoe might be for him playing in a dome. The mint ones, yeah, I kind of like them. The black ones are hideous. I'm sorry, I don't like them. They're better looking than the black ones. That's enough on this shoe though. But yeah, it's cool. He got his own shoe. Where you want to go?
Who do you think sells more shoes, Toby or Devin Mitchell?
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. Idiot.
Oof. I'd say probably Donovan Mitchell because they're performance shoes. Maybe you get some Adidas AAU teams.
It's going to be close. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's probably close. Where you want to go next, Hayes? We've got a new Air Max, a Mars Yard 3.0 rumors, the Shea, different colorways of the Shays. We'll skip that for next week. The KD 18s.
Let's do the New Balance right here. We've talked a lot of Nike. Let's do something different.
The New Balance. New Balance made in UK. Has some new colorways coming out. We've got a green colorway. I'll zoom in for you. And a light blue on here.
This model we hate. I hate this model.
Yeah.
Never mind. Pick a different slide. Sucks.
So a lot of different colorways on there, but Hayes doesn't like them, so we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
The Dame 10 it's gonna be for under $100.
What?
A lot of the same features, but I think this is the best Adidas.
The Dame?
Well, aside from the AE, sorry. Second best Adidas.
What makes you like this that much?
I don't know. I think this colorway is very kiddish.
Yeah, it feels like a Nerf gun.
I don't know that I love this that much or like this that much, but there's only 5 options. So I think it's better than the Harden. I would wear it before the Harden. I'd wear it before the Donovan Mitchells. I thought we said there was 5 Adidas athletes. Is there only 4? I don't know.
There's probably 5.
Yeah, there's probably somebody we're missing. But yeah, this isn't the best Dame shoe. I think the ones before this were better. But yeah, I mean, I don't think these are a bad shoe. Oh well, we'll just move on from
Under
that.
Under 100 is crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here's news. Nike and Skims. After Skims signed with the NBA, now Nike Skims are a thing.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so maybe Nike is putting money into their women's performance. I don't know if it'll be like underwear or undergarments like Skims is, but Nike getting into that in the women's with a big name like Kim Kardashian's brand. I guess that's kind of a sign of like the new CEO doing something new. I think it's beneficial. I think it's been largely praised in the market. So I don't know.
I didn't know they were doing that.
That's a good thing. It's not really for us. So
I could use some Skims.
You could use some Skims.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not really much in here. I mean, this looks like a cool kind of design.
Go back to the front picture. Man, observation. She just ganked Kanye's entire colors palette. Did she not?
Maybe she was the reason for
Maybe
Kanye
she was
picking that color palette.
I mean, is that not just a Yeezy season, whatever, pick a season?
Yes, agreed, but they're supposed to be skin tones.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
what these
I
are.
don't even know what that meant. I didn't.
So
got it.
I think that's fair for her to do.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like a lot of people in the comments are negative, but I guess it's hard to find positive comments normally.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you see these?
No.
Pictures of PJ Tucker's rare Air Force One samples. He wore these in the championship parade for the Bucks, or they were inspired by the championship parade. But goodness, if Nike isn't just trying to mimic, or PJ isn't trying to mimic Sean Wotherspoon here. I mean, it's a Wotherspoon Air Force One if I've ever seen one.
That? Yeah, it is.
Nothing to do with
corduroy
the Bucks. Even. You got the King on here. You got the popping bottles, and then the PJ.
And, I mean, no regard for human life here, PJ.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be just particularly because of the Wotherspoon. I mean, that's the only thing you can see on here. Yeah. KD 18. We saw a Texas colorway of that. So there you go for the KD 18. Looks similar to the 17, but a different enough.
Very similar.
Very similar though. KD gets into a groove of his signature sneakers where about 3 or 4 of them in a row look the exact same.
Let's go with this Air Max.
It's a new Air Max. A lot of people are liking it.
Yeah,
looks like a Nocta.
It also looks like I owned a model of Nike's
the TN or a DN, TN, I think. Air Max 2000.
This is a new model?
That's what they're saying. Air Max Fire.
And this looks totally like a gank robbery job of a different Nike.
Yeah.
And then they put it on the bottom of the what's the not Air Max 95, but what is that shoe? I see it in my head. You see it too. The bottoms of these are like
the Air Max 2000. Like the 2000 or 01, it's like the DN. No, DN is what is now. The TN. Air Max TN?
Maybe.
Right?
It had like a Chester Cheetah colorway that was real popular.
not those. These, right?
Yes, that's it.
But that's not the same bottom. But that's the shoe that I was thinking of.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the same page with you.
Yep. Yeah. Wow, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it's not a very good.
I mean, we take 2 steps forward and 6 steps back with these, right?
Here's an exciting thing. Tom Sachs Nike Craft, which is the Tom Sachs like stuff, debuted a Mars Yard 3.0, slated for September 2025. I guess Tom Sachs, I mean, he has released a general purpose shoe, GPS shoe in the past after his big controversy. So we knew he was like kind of stitched back together with Nike, but yeah, it's fully back now. So you've got a 3.0. The difference is the difference from the 2.0 would be the black the black toe guard
on
the front, and then the swoosh is like sublimated. It's not stitched. It's just like painted on. It's like a dyed into the mesh.
Is the Tom Sachs, is it a grail for you?
Not this one, but one of the first twos probably.
Okay.
It's one of those
I
that's
like
like,
them, but
I guess it'd be a grail because I love the colorway, but it's kind of written off as like unattainable. And so like I'm not trying to waste my time with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, while I like them, it's not a grail for me. Like if I never ever got them up, it wouldn't mean anything if I did.
I gotcha.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it's yeah, this one I don't love the toe guard. I would still wear these. But yeah, anyways, speaking of Tom Sachs, I did see somebody on my way home from work Tuesday rocking the GPS shoes, the white and blue colorway, really clean, such a dope. I almost yelled out the window to him.
Remember those sat for a long time. Those
I
were
don't
not
think that
hard to
colorway
get.
did. The white
Really?
white colorway. I thought I know the yellows you could find about anywhere, right? Or am I backwards?
Brown ones too, like the dark tan. Not tan.
Yeah, the white ones I thought were pretty dope. Let's see. We can just do this now, Hayes.
I know. We're doing it like Rogan. Get down, cat.
Except he has somebody that does this. I guess not always. Whoa, $52. Never mind.
See, I know. I told you these are easy
Oh,
cop.
wait, but they're 300 in my size.
Oh shoot.
What was
See,
that?
I
That
think
was
I
like a
like
size
it. Go back.
4.
Go back to the screen before this.
These are the ones that I saw. So a 12 is 320.
Man, now in hindsight, the yellow ones are my favorite.
Really? I
Yeah.
can see that.
Those are so sick.
I like the brown ones at first. I think they look terrible now.
How much of these are in my size? Your size?
634.
Dang, what the heck?
But only
forever.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a real price. Only
What's the brown
203
ones
and
then?
11 and a half. Only 203. So you could squeeze.
These brown
right?
ones were throwaways. I got them and returned them.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, they're still pretty shitty.
Okay, yeah.
130. Excuse my language. Sorry.
I didn't
Just
hear you.
slipped out on there. I like this one.
Totally
The
didn't
yellow
hear.
swoosh. These are a lot more expensive though. Oh, I really like these. Oh, is this this is a
This can't be real.
yeah, no. That's a sample. or
Nike
something.
Craft. Man, those yellow ones are way up there for me. Good.
What do you think
grief,
about
they're so
these?
sick. Gross. Ugh. They're sitting on Nike.com right now, and you can get them for under retail.
This green color?
Yeah,
Wow.
I was on there last night.
I haven't been on Nike.com in a while. They have the black and gray ones of these.
I think, man, you know what? Hey, the TSU ones have been sitting there since you texted me. And
Yeah, they're still
I mean,
there.
every once in a while, I'm like, but they're 11.5, so it'll be too tight. And I don't really like them. I really just want them to support local.
Yeah.
Will I even wear them? Probably not.
Whoa.
Can't pull the
These
trigger
are
on them.
$94. These might be the next ones.
They're
still
sick, man.
I'm still trying to break the
Fry Guy
Nike
wears
trick,
these.
so.
You're trying to break the
Actually,
what?
don't remember all of these colorways, but these are kind of dope.
Go Nike.com, man. You can get any of them pretty much.
Really?
Yeah. It's a
This
great
looks like
shoe.
a Fry Guy colorway to me. This sail color, that's dope.
It is a great
this?
shoe, especially on
What in the-
foot, man. It's a
What in the
great
Buzz
shoe.
Lightyear is this?
Oh, yuck. That one's not good. I mean, this is a New Balance
Oh,
550 dressed up like a Nike.
Oh, this is a 550 for sure. All of these are. All right, we're out of that now. All right, we're at 56 minutes. Any more than sneakers moments this week, Hayes? Any new folks at the office?
It's been a boring week. No, it hasn't been.
Okay.
I got nothing.
All right. Got some compliments from random folks in the cafe at work when I wore the Off-White Desert Ore 90s. No significant conversation though. So
I noticed you left the tag on. You left the clip on.
Yeah, I thought you had to do that.
You take yours all mine off.
I was wondering if you did. The zip tie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I left it on.
It just gets in the way.
It didn't bother me as much as I thought, but it did get in the way a few times. So I might take it off. I didn't know. This is the first off. I was an Off-White virgin. I mean,
that's true.
I didn't know, but I just felt like, but I think the people at church that I was showing, they expected the tag to be on there, so I did wear it for that. Work, I'll probably take it off for work in the future.
I don't know if Mike Drippin' Bourbon, do you wear yours with the tag or not?
Yeah, we'll have to ask. Comment and let us know. More than sneakers. I gotta get my coworkers on the horn here. We need some more guests, and so talking to one guy about March. We got to get let's see when Coop and Fry Guy can come back on.
Okay.
I feel like we're really dropping the ball on our guest. I'm gonna get Dean to come on soon. We brainstormed a few weeks ago all the people, so let's this week we're gonna follow up with all the people. All right. Jenny says she's coming. She'll come back when things slow down for her. All right. So
we never did a YouTube pod with her either.
No,
right?
She was early. Yeah, she was one of the early ones. So we definitely need back on the tube. All right, that's all that I've got. So Hayes, 59th minute.
Thank you for listening. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Follow the stuff. Thank you for doing it and being here and continue to listen to us idiots. Thinking about you, Landon and Dan. Miss you. Love you. Let us know when you're listening. Who's listening? Give us a review. Make it funny. But whatever.
I got one more thing. Remove that.
Now these cats are fighting.
We've been talking about it for a while. New product in the Still Drippin'.
You put a new product on there. Bull crap.
Yeah, looky here. Got new logo coming. Wanted to do a Still Drippin' Golf. So
wow,
Drippin' Golf Club
it's a dope logo.
Wings color.
You did not make that. That's got to be AI.
No, I made that.
You did?
Truly made the whole thing. I
Mason.
made that whole thing. So Still Drippin' Golf Club. Go get your golf club merch. You can get the Drippin' Golf hat. That's in like the surf hat style. We also have snapbacks. That one's not a good one. This one's a good one. But working on a golf club or golf cart logo.
Wow.
But here's the Wings logo on a snapback hat.
Dude, that
You
is
can get
freaking sick.
the
I can't believe
sail
you
in
did that.
black colorway. You can get the spruce green if it'll pop up here. Comes in a spruce green. That's kind of dark, but you can get that one. You can get a white. You can get a red. So yeah, go get your Still Dripping
Amazing.
golf merch,
I'm
man.
so impressed with that. That's a great logo. Can you send it to me so I can mess with it too?
Yeah,
Whatever it is.
it's uploaded on the Printify. If you go to upload it already
Okay.
on Printify logos, I got a bunch. I don't know if I love this.
I like the idea. I don't love the dripping off the golf cart.
Okay, I've got another one that I'll let me see if I
I
can
also
show you.
feel like the golf cart needs gold rims, like the Cadillac, like a.
Yeah, I agree. Gold rims would be a good touch. Let's see. Still Dripping golf. Take you behind the scenes. What about that one? You like that one?
Yeah, that's sick.
It doesn't have gold rims, but it's
It would be cool if you could find a font that looks like the Masters, and
I can do Masters for sure.
try to do Masters font with that.
I didn't know how we wanted to do. So there's a different one. That's the other one. Yeah, you like that golf cart logo with the streaks behind it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Well, I can do more with that one. I didn't know how we wanted to do, and we can make our own golf cart if we wanted to. How we wanted to do stuff with the Masters. You know, they've got the flag, but there's already the golf club of Tennessee already has like the golf in the like the stick in the Tennessee. The Masters uses the United States with the flag. So I didn't know if we wanted to do one with sneakers. I did have another logo. It's not on here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find
Is your
it.
dog lapping some water?
Oh, she is.
Man, she's getting after
She
it.
just got thirsty in here. Let me put this one on here. Let me find it. I think you're gonna like this logo. I haven't been able to play around with it yet. Still Dripping golf. Here we go. I think this one's super dope. Can you see that?
Oh wow!
Is that
Golf
not
bag?
fire?
Yeah, interesting. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, it almost looks like I can see that on a pocket.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope.
I couldn't figure out, like, it doesn't look
Did
good
you
on a
make
hat.
that too?
That's a little bit of help from AI. And I don't know about copyright. That feels like we're going to violate something. I mean, we will violate something, but I think it's cool enough to put on a hat.
Yeah.
So, anyways, go get your Still Dripping golf merch.
Logo is, I don't believe you just made that. That is so sick.
You
I'm impressed.
can get your circle logo. Riley, if you're listening, the circle logo tee is up. The Still Dripping, this sweatshirt is very good. I love this logo.
I've always liked that
If
logo.
we're going through, you've got the Still Dripping Kobe shirt, the regular Still Dripping Happy Hour shirt,
That's my
and then
regular
your
one.
Still sandals. That's what?
That's my regular one. I still rock
Yeah.
that one.
We need to put in an order for this. So if you want
just tell me, it's not
something,
hard. I want the golf club shirt.
all right. I want a lot of these. We still got the Travis Scotts available. But yeah, go get your Still Dripping golf club is going to be a thing
Travis
this year.
Scott's available.
I think we may take this off the website and just print these golf club shirts. You think? I think we could just sell them.
I think it's a really good looking logo and a really good looking shirt.
All right. Well, let's play around with those, and we love you all. Let us know if you're interested in the merch.
Just go to the
love
website.
you all.
Tell your friends and family.
Peace. Yep. Hack the algorithm. We'll see you next week.
I'm about to launch off a catapult right into your face, and I spray you with some mace, and you're all my eyes are burning because you got sprayed with pepper spray. Don't touch me ever again, or I'm gonna call you gay. Yeah, you're gay, but I mean happy in a happy way, a happy Mac Daddy way. You look like a Happy Meal way. I got a toy for you, and it's a gat in your way. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, Ronald McDonald and Grimace. I'll take you on all day and give me some spinach, and I'll puff up like Popeye. I'll pop your eyes out just skull. Then you looking like a zombie. Good.
We love you all. Peace.